Out of the 100 men that go into war, 10 shouldn't even be there. 80 of them are just targets. 9 do most of the fighting. 1 is a warrior.
We don't come here, win belts, money, nothing. We come here for war.
There's people that train to compete, there's people that train to win, and then there's people that train to dominate, to be the greatest of all time.
I'm a warrior. Everything should be perfect. Everything what I'm doing, I have to do it well, or I shouldn't do it at all.
I prepare myself not to win because I know that I'm going to win. I want to win in fashion. I want to dominate. I want to maul people.
I'm the eagle. I have to fly.
Taking what from who?
I'm a warrior. I go to the core. I am Invictus. Nothing crushes me, nothing. Doesn't even come close. And if it does, I rise again and again and again.
At the end of the day, you've got to feel some way. So why not feel unbeatable? Why not feel untouchable? Why not feel like the best to ever do it?
If someone did it, I also can do it. And if no one did it, I can be the first one to do it.
The mind is what you created. It's a brutal journey every day. You're gonna have to suffer, man. To grow, you must suffer. Some people will get it and some people won't. You're gonna fail and you're gonna be in your head. You could be saying, I'm not good enough. And say, no, I'm not. There's a way through this. I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail, and I will succeed. It's me against me, period. I'm gonna make myself good enough. I'm driven, I'm obsessed. I want to prove people wrong. I'm a warrior. A warrior is a mother who says, hey, I'm here again today. I'm here again tomorrow. Going to be here the next day. It's a person that puts no limit on what's possible. Get your ass kicked. Do things you hate to do.
Everything in life you get step by step. The slowest, the fastest way to get where you want to be.
If you're not really trying to do something difficult and aspire to greatness and just trying to do your best all the time, you don't have satisfaction in your life.
Lay hold of it. You lay hold of it. And when that thing tells you to quit, you look at it in his eye and say, I ain't going nowhere. I will break you before you break me. You will not defeat me. You will not destroy me. Some of you are so ignorant. You've been through so much hell. You gonna quit now? You should have quit 10 years ago when you got raped. You should have quit 10 years ago when he walked out on you. You should have been quit. You don't quit now. It's the 10th round. You got 2 more to go.
Don't have a quitting mind. Repetition every day.
It's about you won't break me. You can't take me. I fought too long. I fought too hard. If I was going to quit Satan, you should have got me at 17.
A warrior does not give up what he loves, Dan. He finds the love in what he does.
Because I'm a warrior. Don't complain. If you're going to complain, you can't be in here. I gave my word. I'm willing to give my life. I had to earn it. I don't know about being given instant gratification. I don't know about that. I know about hard work, choosing what I love and pursuing it, irrespective of the consequences. And when the consequences arise, yes, you become Invictus. Yeah, that spirit. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole. I thank my God for my unconquerable soul.
They don't know me, son.
Get it. 18.
They don't know me, son.
Get it. 19.
They don't know me, son.
Yeah. 20. You got some more in you.
This is about your doggone personal freedom. You need to better get up when you want to get up. Go to bed when you want to go to bed. Drive what you want to drive. Live what you want to live. This is about your personal freedom. Who's going to carry the boats and the logs?
That's you, buddy. Come on, 23. Come on, 24. One more, David.
Who's
one more
to carry the boats?
You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You did it. Yeah.
The land of the free, the home of the brave, and don't ever get it twisted. It's everybody's land. It ain't everybody's home. It's the home of the brave. It's the home of those that wake up and go get it. Ain't nobody about to give you your personal freedom. That ain't how they do it in America. Ain't nobody gonna hire you and say, look out for your health. They'll have you doing 60 hours a week. You'll lose your marriage working for some company. You'll never see your kids. If you're going to get your personal freedom, you gotta go get it. You gotta go earn it. They ain't giving it away.
Smash only him, it's not enough. We have to smash all his team. You know, this is what I think before the fight. This is what I say my team. Hey, tonight we're going to war. This is not about like fight, something like this.
Bet against me. Bet against me. Tell me it's not going to happen. Tell me it's going to fail. I love it. I love every minute of it.
It's never been finished. Never, ever. Even if we see somewhere, we're gonna fight 100%. Who run this show? We run the show. We smash him, we smash his team. They go to hospital, we go to police. That's it.
I'm the best. I'm not a textbook fighter, a jab, right hand. I fight to win. I do everything to win. My objective is to win. To win. Totally to win. I mean, everybody else says, this is what we do. We do this, we do this. The jabs are, I win. I fight to win.
There's people out there that are just working harder than everybody else, and they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's their grind. Do you really want to be a champion? Why? Because you just want to be cool? You want to be the coolest guy on the block? Like that, you're not gonna win. You gotta find some psychopath who just lives it. It's their whole life. And if it's not your whole life, get out.
I did sacrifice believing in the gym, no money, no one was believing in me. That was a hard time for me. I always wanted to be myself, do something better for my mom, for my family. That makes me who I am today. Be a great fighter and be one of the best in the top. Train hard, push myself beyond limits. Hard work always pays.
So you know the heaviest weight you'll carry is knowing the man that you could be, but not doing the things you know you would need to do to become him. It's a decision at that point. Make it.
What you know is very limited, and what you don't know is limitless.
Nothing in life is permanent. I'm a high school dropout. Nothing in life is permanent. I got a PhD. I was homeless, sleeping in abandoned buildings, eating out of trash. Nothing in life is permanent but change. That's it. Think, act, eat, rest.
You know, if you don't believe in yourself, what you do, you never achieve. You achieved nothing. I believe. My team believe me. And you all should believe in yourself. And you achieve what you want.
Believe. I think you should believe in everything. And of course, the rest, it's the dedication, the hard work. Listen to people who know more than you, who they have more experience than you. And believe in your talent.
Work hard. Because the talent is not enough anymore. And if you're not dedicated 100%, you're not gonna reach the level that you want.
It's motivational, right? Did any of you guys know I was running today?
No.
No one knew I was running today. You sure you be by myself? Quiet? Humble? God watching me?
Yes, sir.
That's it, right?
Yes.
You want motivation? I'm not telling you the motivation. I just showed you 2 hours and 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So what am I doing? I'm showing you motivation. So all these words I can speak to you, they don't mean anything. A lot of these motivational people come out here and give you motivational words. It fires you up, right?
Yeah.
What should fire you up is just seeing my ass by myself doing what I preach about. There ain't nobody watching. You guys just happen to see me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
It's about doing, my friend. Ain't about talking. So ain't nothing I can say. That's what I can do.
Listen, the work is behind the scenes. Competition is the easy part. Behind the scenes is where the work is done. And everything is done to get to that one race that you need to run.
The belts are earned in the training. In the competition, you just go to collect them.
I don't have motivation, I have discipline. Motivation, it's temporary. Today you have motivation. Tomorrow, wake up early, you don't have motivation. When I wake up early morning in training, I never have motivation. I have only discipline.
Like discipline, and I would say consistent discipline, has been one of those prodigy-like strengths that I had. So I didn't have the arm that could throw the ball 80 yards. I didn't have the 4.3 speed that Michael Vick had. I didn't have the size that a lot of guys had. But I did have something inside of me that no one could see from the outside, this level of discipline that I could accomplish something that was really important and really special.
Get in shape. That's the number one thing.
No man who's fit and athletic just fell out of his mother's vagina that way.
I think that being in shape gives you an advantage in business.
When I see a fit and athletic man, I can tell you immediately he's got several great traits.
I think people respect you more. I think people look at you and they say, it's like walking discipline, walking strength.
He's got the trait of consistency. He's got the trait of focus. He's got the trait of discipline. He's got the trait of delayed gratification, and he's got grit. If you are fit and athletic, it's because you have put yourself through consistent workouts and constant clean eating over a long period of time, and that tells me a lot about you. And you are the type of man I want to do business with, I want to be friends with, and you are the type of man that I admire.
Being big is a flex because you're literally walking around with the results that you had to earn, and it can't just be given to you. You can't just be given years of hard workouts, right? It's not like driving a fancy car or wearing fancy clothes or having an expensive watch. Like that, things like that can be given. Whereas if you get a big set of biceps, no matter how you got them, it took you at least a while.
Up here, we just create it, and the body is just a representation of how pure we are up top.
A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control.
The man who's physically dangerous, who's fit, who's athletic, who's strong, who's courageous, who's got the ability to fight, but the sense to avoid it. This man is an asset to humanity and not a liability. When we are not physically dangerous, guys, you become a liability to your family and to humanity.
It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
Tough times create strong men. Strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create tough times. Have to raise warriors.
You be that warrior in that garden, and you stand strong. You be a strong man. You be a good man. And you just let the world rage around you.
You always must be ready. Always be ready. Never get ready. People go, oh, hey, what are you training for, David? I ain't training for shit. When something pops up, I'll be ready.
You have your ego. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you're here for a purpose, to enrich the world. Your destiny is in your mouth, in your mind. Once you receive that level of confidence and it's practiced properly, it will surpass a genius. There's nothing more supreme than confidence. Confidence breeds success, and success breeds confidence. Applied properly, you're inconquerable.
You get motivated by the losses. You stay motivated through the winning. What you can control is your process. You can control those intangibles. You can control the work ethic, the consistent discipline, your attitude, your culture, how much you care.
Every time I'm in a dark moment and life's up around me, whether it be physical or just life, I get in it, man, with a pen and paper. I'm like, okay, this sucks. I can feel like I'm losing my shit, but let's study this. Let's come out of this genius.
You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when it gets you on the other side of it, you're going to see exactly why it went that way, and you're going to be okay with it. But quit tripping during the process. A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he putting in work. A real man, when coach ain't even watching, he's studying film on his own, because he loves the process.
I practice as if I'm playing a game. So when the moment comes in the game, it's not new. And every day in practice was like that to me. It was a competition. That's the beauty of the game of basketball. That's the reason why you practice. That's the effort. So when you get to that moment, you don't have to think. Instinctively, things happen.
What you need is the one thing I talk about in my book, which is straight up, brutal work ethic.
Work ethic eliminates fear, So if you put forth the work, then what are you fearing? You know what you're capable of doing, what you're not. I never feared about my skills, because I put in the work.
And that's what makes E.T. I ain't smart. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. My book is a bestseller, and I failed English 3 times in college. But the difference between me and most people is you might be sweeter than me. You might be bigger than me. You might grind. Listen to me, I don't know. You might have money. I don't know where you come from, but you will not outwork me.
A lot of us don't believe that we're free. We live as prisoners in our minds. You don't need to be the military to be a warrior. You gotta realize something. A lot of us are familiar with the economic recession. We can't do shit about it. But what we don't realize is this. We're in a mental recession. It's time for us to realize that we need to attack. We need to attack whatever's in front of us. A lot of people are getting weaker right now. It's time for us to get stronger. That mental recession. Stay hard.
Champions are never woken up and born into success. They're created, they're mature, they're struggled and weathered through that effort of hard work and dedication and sacrifice to achieve that championship status. It's these moments, these decisions we make on a daily basis. Do we get up early and go for a run? Do we hit the snooze button? Do we go that extra rep in the gym and our body's dying? Do we push past that? All these little things are the inches that add up to be the measure of difference between first place and forever forgotten.
Don't worry about next week, next year. Just focus on every 24 hours that you get.
What do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be the president. You're not the only one that wants to be the CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You gotta outgrind them. You gotta get up earlier. You gotta stay up later. You've gotta execute, and you gotta go from 70 to 120.
You have to be able to win the morning. The mornings when you wake up and your body says, go yourself, because I don't feel like doing this today, you have to be able to not allow that to get too deep in your brain. Remind yourself of what you've been through back in the past, back in the day, to get to where you're at today.
Just eliminate all external distractions and just focus on the process itself and enjoying it every single day. Chopping wood, carrying water. Greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up.
We gotta take these small actions over time. Every day is just constant improvement, constant curiosity, constantly getting better.
That's what we're all doing. That's what we're all doing. Making little decisions. Not just making little decisions, then taking action.
Always felt like if other cats was out partying and I was home studying, I would have the edge.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If cats was out here doing this and that, being hungover the night before, I would have the edge if I wasn't.
If you misunderstand what I'm saying right now today, the problem is you, and you don't want to fix it.
I need you to get back in that mode again. That mode where nothing can take you off your pivot, you just putting in that work every single day. See, that version of you is different. You gotta tap back into it. Don't be out here playing with your potential because you one of the ones, bro. You special. And you weren't meant to be a person that could have been the one. You are the one. So I need you to get back moving like it before it's too late.
Everyone's unique. You know what I mean? You take, like Bruce Lee said, you take from everyone. And you use what is useful and you discard what is not and you add what is uniquely your own. That's a famous Bruce Lee quote. And I suppose that's what I'm doing without even realizing it, unconsciously.
Stop being fucking scared to be you. Start being you. What they think? You keep worrying, what they gonna say? Start being you. Listen, before you know it, life is gonna be over. And you're gonna say to yourself, I didn't live my life. I'm seeing too many people out here being closed of people that they never met just because they seen them on social media and they put this whole show on, this production of their life is so great that you don't even want to be you, that you abandon yourself. I ain't gonna never jump outside of myself and be nobody else. I'm gonna be me. Start being you and stop being everybody else. Stop being scared. Be you.
You gotta create a lot of different emotion to heighten your sense of awareness and focus. Like, for me, anger was good. Anger was good because it was motivating. The more I could create an enemy, the more I wanted to go out and kill those guys. Now, I knew I wasn't gonna kill them physically, but man, if I could just, what did they say? You know, and what did they look like? Did they disrespect me at all? You know, and did that also say something? Like, those are little things that can get me right in the emotional frame of mind that when I ran on the field and I said, let's go. It was really, let's go kick some ass.
I am so driven by any
little thing. Like if I hear something, but my mind is now rewired. Like you go like into a circuit breaker, you know? Sometimes you gotta take all that shit out and replace all of them. I did that. So now when I hear things, there's no motivation. Motivation is great. Like all of us, like some of us right now, they have it. But what makes a winner is you realize that motivation is a temporary. When you are driven, you're looking for every single crumb. Like my refrigerator is never full. And I have a dog at home, an English Bulldog. Anything that falls on the floor, that's something, it eats everything. And when I see that, that's the mentality that I want. I take everything that makes me feel a certain way and I use it for fuel.
Wake up and turn your life around, my friend. You've been in the dark for way too long. Rise up, my friend. Rise up and become the best version of yourself. You're not gonna become the best version of yourself sitting down on the ground, feeling sad for yourself. You gotta get up and rise up, my friend.
Self-generator success. The handbook, someone else wrote it. It's your life, your book. Pay the price today. On your terms.
You want to be great? You need to sacrifice. The more painful the sacrifice, the greater you'll be.
I was training morning. I go home, rest. I come. I training nighttime. I go home and I was like, no, it's not enough 2 times. I have to go 1 more time. And sometimes 12, 11 p.m. Sometimes I was going. I remember like to the training. I train 3 times in the day. Come home. Okay. I have like 5-6 hours to rest because 7 morning is gonna become. It was my life, you know. I sacrificed everything what I have. I was sleep, train, eat, repeat, and that's it.
I worked 16-hour days in the fire line. When I'm demoving, that means coming off the fire line, I work 20-hour days. I always get in. On the fire line, during 16-hour days, still get them in. Lunch hour break, get them in. Any break I have, get them in. The excuse is, you want to make yourself feel better because you want to think that your life is so much harder than somebody else's. It's not. You're lazy. You don't want to put the effort in. You don't want to work at it. I work today. I have a job too. You got to get them in. These are the numbers I put in. Well over 3. Hey, we're over 300 pull-ups. What have you done today besides make excuses?
Stay in motion. We keep that progress going in the gym for the entire duration. We can rest later, but we came there for a mission. We achieved that mission, guys.
I always believe in training hard. Real stupid, brutal hard. I was always wondering if I should keep going. And the answer was always, I have to. I have to.
When you quit, your mind says we're done. So it doesn't expand. There's no expansion when you quit. When you say, you, this sucks, I'm drowning, I'm miserable, I'm suffering, I'm broken, but I'm not going anywhere. What happens to your mind is it does this. It says, he's not leaving. So we gotta expand. We gotta grow. We gotta figure this thing out.
The pain of what you're feeling is nothing compared to the joy that's coming.
I'm not saying it's easy, man. But the results you get, you kind of love them, man. It's gonna make all the sweat equity, all this pain right now, all worthwhile. The thing about pain is, like, you feel it right now, it's temporary, man. But later in life, you don't remember the pain. You just remember, like, the glory and the good times. When I was going through West Point, you know, or Ranger School, man, there were some really dark hours, dark days, and dark years in my life, man. But looking back on it, I mean, I just remember the good people and the good times. I don't remember all those, you know, times where I was just so done and worn out. I don't remember that. I just remember that I made it through it, you know, and that exhilaration of pride and achievement, man, that outweighs all the pain and struggle, you know, and that sweat equity to get there. It really does, as long as you get there. That's why when they say pain is temporary, pride's forever, that's what they're talking about. Because if you push through the pain to achieve the pride, you forget about the pain was ever even there.
See, adversity is like the gym for your soul. It hurts, it's heavy, but it builds you up. Every time you wanted to quit, every time life tried to break you, you chose to stand tall. That's what makes you great. It's about the grind. The sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the prayers you whispered when nobody was watching. It's all about those moments when you could have folded, but you didn't.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard. Those times when you stay up late and you work hard. Those times where you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey.
Because when you come from nothing, you appreciate everything. You hustle different, you love different, and you lead different. Stay humble. Never forget where you came from. Stay hungry. Keep that fire in your soul. And stay true. Always be real with yourself and the world.
I just got up a 17-hour flight. Now I'm sitting there thinking, take a day off. No one would know. But I keep on thinking too, there's always someone out there who's working harder than you. I'm haunted by that knowing that that's someone out there is willing to forgo personal desires and comforts, forgo sleep, forgo whatever it takes to be better, to be the best. In life, a lot of times, a lot of us have that person out there. There may not be a name or a face to him, but he exists. You make sure in life when they think about that person, you make sure they put a name and face to it. You make sure the name and face is yours. You do the haunting. Get in somebody's head. Own space. In those times when you want to quit, because we're all human, you make sure you remember one thing. All those times and hours and days you sacrificed to be the best.
The one path I'm talking about, hour, 2 hours every single day, sweat equity, dedication, sacrifice. Where you get knocked down, and you find the intestinal fortitude to get up and face that failure again, head on. It might knock you on your ass again, but you get back up and you keep trying until you overcome that. And when you overcome that, boom, another nugget of confidence, mental strength, another log in the mental fire. Keep it lit so it doesn't burn out.
There's always a way. There's always a way. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop.
Somebody came to my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed.
One guy said, it's not possible. It's over. I'm finished. I can't do it. I can't make it. He surrendered. I've faced rejection again and again. I'm not going anymore. There are no jobs out there. But this other guy, he felt that in spite of the no's and rejections, in spite of how bad the economy is, in spite of what the newspapers are saying, that it's possible that somebody somewhere will give me a job. He just kept going, thinking it was possible. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we have to do with our dreams. Because things happen to you in life that you can never, ever anticipate. And many times when those things happen, you want to give up.
You want to be that one mother that every day, whether it's raining, snowing, sleeting, you lost every dime, your mom died, your dad died. You come and you bring the energy that it takes to make a team function at the highest level every day. And that's the person you want to be every day of your life. You want to be that mother for your family. That when all hell breaks loose, they know that even though you're good by yourself, you got a family to take care of, and you have made enough for them that they fall on their fucking ass, you can pick them up.